This is the AI News Flash for May 6, 10 a.m. UTC. First up, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni deliberately posted sexualized AI-generated images of herself on social media to warn about the dangers of deepfakes. According to Euronews, Meloni published the AI-generated images on Tuesday, with some users initially mistaking them for authentic photographs. In her statement, she said deepfakes are a dangerous tool that can deceive, manipulate, and target anyone, adding that she can defend herself, but many others cannot. The move follows earlier deepfake videos impersonating Meloni circulated on adult websites, prompting her to file a €100,000 defamation lawsuit against two individuals in 2024. Italy has passed legislation criminalizing deepfakes that cause unjust harm, putting the country ahead of most European peers on regulatory response. A sitting head of state personally weaponizing legal and social pressure as a victim is unprecedented, marking the politicization of AI-generated content abuse and the targeting of female public figures as a defining international challenge. Next, the Financial Stability Board, the global finance watchdog, has issued a formal warning over the private credit industry that is fueling the AI boom. According to The Guardian, the FSB, which oversees central banks and financial authorities across 24 countries, warned that a sharp correction in AI asset valuations could cause sizable credit losses for private credit investors. AI-related deals accounted for over one-third of private credit transactions in 2025, up from 17% over the previous 5 years. The FSB explicitly identified two trigger risks. First, electricity supply shortfalls causing data center project delays and cancellations. Second, data center oversupply outpacing actual AI demand. Recent multi-billion-pound withdrawals from private credit funds have prompted some funds to cap redemptions. The 2025 collapses of U.S. auto-related Tricolor and First Brands hit J.P. Morgan and Barclays with losses, while UBS and Jefferies disclosed substantial exposures. Structural vulnerabilities in the private credit market financing, AI infrastructure investment have now been elevated to a top-tier regulatory concern. Third up, a new Stockton Polling Institute survey reveals overwhelming opposition to AI data center development among New Jersey residents. The poll of 642 registered voters found 84% support requiring data center operators to bring their own power, with only 9% opposed. 81% back stricter environmental and energy efficiency standards, while 72% oppose tax breaks or subsidies for data center developers. On state policy direction, 46% favor encouraging development under strict regulations, 35% want to discourage development entirely, and only 12% support fewer regulations. Hughes Center Assistant Director Alyssa Maurice noted that because New Jersey is part of the 13-state PJM interconnection grid, data centers built in other states still drive up in-state electricity prices. With the four major hyperscalers planning $725 billion in 2026 capital expenditure, community-level rejection of AI infrastructure is emerging as a political flashpoint and a likely defining issue heading into the 2026 midterm elections. Finally, the MIT-developed AI breast cancer risk prediction model, Mirai, is delivering detection performance that exceeds traditional methods, but significant barriers remain to broad hospital adoption. According to WBUR, the Mirai algorithm, developed by MIT professor Regina Barzilay, has been validated on more than 2 million mammograms globally. At UMass Memorial Health, a 65,000 patient pilot flagged 4,000 as high risk, and follow-up MRI scans uncovered 6 previously undetected cancers. The 2023 Massachusetts General Hospital study found doctors using AI-based risk identification detected 3 times more cancers than with traditional methods. However, 3 major barriers persist: insurance coverage gaps, hospital implementation costs, and equity concerns as wealthy hospitals adopt first. Average breast MRI cost is $1,400, while independent service Clarity charges patients $200 out of pocket. In 2026, the National Comprehensive Cancer Network formally incorporated AI tools into its guidelines, providing institutional backing for AI-assisted diagnostic workflows. Closing the gap between technical efficacy and healthcare system implementation is now the central challenge for AI medical scaling. That's all for this AI News Flash.